My name is Impactor, and I want to impact some Decepticons. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Autobot Impactor. That's the deluxe figure, and here we have Impactor. The Transformers Generations logo. There's Takara Tomy. There's some cool artwork of him, and it is deluxe class. There is the normal artwork for it. Window on top, nothing on the back, on the bottom. And here's Impactor, robot, 2 tank, and 14 steps. He's WFC S42, and he works with the Battle Masters. And that is Impactor. Now let's get this guy out of the package and see what we've got. And here we have Impactor right out of the package. But first we're going to take a look at the instruction booklet. Here is Autobot Impactor, WFC-S42. And what we want to show you is normally they've been giving these guys all their weapons names. But the last couple in the Siege line, there is HP, and this doesn't have a gun. So it looks like the long gun, which is right here, it's called the HP, and I don't know if we can decode it. And the small gun right here is this. I'm not really sure if you can read that. And this weapon, I guess you got firepower, accuracy, and strength, is his big tank weapon up there. And he is compatible with Battle Masters and Micro Masters. And then it says here you can attach the gun to his hand, either hand. I'm not really sure. I think those are the little pieces for the Battle Master effects. And that is it for the instruction booklet. Here is the 2 guns. This one has the 2 5mm pegs on each side. And it's got one on the bottom. And that is molded in gray. And he's got a little tiny one, which is pretty cool too. And you could put them here. Here. He's got a 5mm port on the leg. He's got 2 in the arm, 1, 2, and there's one on top of here. And also what the instructions booklet says is you can fold the hand in, and you could put this here. Instead of a hand, he's got a gun, like a few of the Autobots. And then we'll just put this back as a hand. And that is Impactor. Now for some up close, take a look at him. He's got a silver face, purple eyes. His head is yellow and purple. His big wave cannon, or whatever you want to call this, is orange and purple. He's got some yellow in his chest. He's got an orange waist, purple crotch plate. He's got gray in the legs. Again, there's yellow and orange in the legs. He's got some black treads. There's that battle damage that the Siege line is known for on each side. Orange hands, orange elbows, all purple. He's got the Autobot symbol right there. Kind of too small for my taste, and he's actually pretty clean. Not much of a backpack. Again, he's got more 5mm pegs. These I don't... Oh, they are 5mm pegs too. And that one. And that is it for Impactor. Now, for articulation, the arm does a whole 360. Goes up that much. You have an elbow rotation. Elbow bends 90 degrees. Doesn't bend back. And the hands fold in for transformation. Nothing on the waist. This will pop up, again for transformation. The other arms the same way. Legs, you've got front kick almost 90 degrees. Back a little more than 90. Elbow looks like it is 90. And then you got some ankle tilt right there for transformation. And you got some movement there. So all in all, pretty poseable guy. And that is Impactor. And then we'll just put them like that. And for some robot to robot comparisons, first we're going to do the other fan voted on figure, which is Mirage. There is Mirage. And then we're going to do some Deluxe Hound. Notice Hound is a little smaller. And so is Red Alert. They're not as quite big as Impactor. We've got Skytread, a fellow tank, or at least half a tank. We're going to do Ironhide. Now, Ironhide is a deluxe, and they're about the same size, which is good. And then we're going to bring in the Autobot weaponizers. We got Cog, and we've got 6 Gun, and later on we're going to show you what they look like all weaponized up. And then you have the Decepticon Brunt. He's also a tank, so we'll show you his tank mode. And then how everything compares to a Voyager Springer siege line. And that is it for Robot to Robots. And now let's see Impactor with all the weaponizers attached. And here is Impactor with 6 Gun. And we've got the 2 legs over here on the feet. We've got 6 guns, 2 guns right here. We've got part of 6 Gun here. We've got another gun here. And I like, whenever I do 6 Gun, I like to do this as a backpack, like a jetpack. And here is Impactor with Cog. And with Cog, we got the 2 feet. Here's 2 of Cog's guns. Here is Cog's face right there as a gun. Here's Fire Drive. We've got the arms of Cog. And we've got this little piece up here. And we've got 2 guns. And that is the waist section. And then we've got Impactor's original weapon here. And we got his original weapon here. And that is Cog all weaponized on Impactor. And we'll just let it rotate. Again, very, very cool. And this, if I want to use as a backpack, I'd flip it up and then and here is Impactor with Brunt. Now, even though Brunt is a Decepticon and Impactor is an Autobot, I do like the purple and his purple go together. So Brunt is my favorite and my least favorite weaponizer, if you could believe that. Brunt doesn't have that many guns. He's mostly big pieces, so you really can't do much with it. Here is the feet. Here is Brunt's upper face. So you got all these guns here. You've got some guns here. You've got a shield armor here. This we got Impactor's guns. And we've got this big gun right here. That is a cannon on Brunt. And there is the other little cannon right there on his arm. So that is the Decepticon Brunt weaponized on Impactor. Like I said, the purple does go together nice. But one's an Autobot, one's a Decepticon. But Brunt just doesn't have that many guns for my liking to be a good weaponizer. But check out my review on him anyway. And that is all the weaponizers. Now to transform Impactor, we want to take all our weapons off. First you want to do is come in the back, pull this back. You want to rotate his head 180 degrees. Pull that in. Close this up, it'll snap in. You got that little, there he goes. and take this cannon and flip it over. Okay, arms. Fold the arms up. Hands in. Hands in. Rotate just the elbow 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And then you want to take this piece and flip it up. And this whole arm joint will turn sideways, and this will peg into the arm right there. So we got that one done. Peg that in. Okay, one side's done. Now what you want to do here is slide this in that hole for the gun. And the other side, you could turn the arm sideways. Peg it in. Like so. And now you're done with the top. Everything's nice and pegged in pretty good. And now for the feet. Now you want to do is bend them right at the waist like that. Turn them over like that. Fold the feet down. These will go out. And this whole area will rotate back. Rotate this back. Turn them over. Now what you'll have is you'll have this tab, or this hole right here will fit right into these tabs. So you just fold those over. Peg that side in. Do the same for the other side. Peg that side in. And now you can just peg them all together. Make sure he's all nice and tight. And there is Impactor in his tank mode. All in all, a nice tank, and you can stick this gun up here. And the gun does go up that much. It goes down that much. But he doesn't rotate. He just goes up and down like this. But it doesn't rotate due to the waist not rotating. But still, he's a nice... Oops, these came undone. Still, he's a nice tank, even without that rotation. And let's take a good look at it. So we got the front little claws. We've got that battle damage here and here. He's got some extra guns on the side. This is all pretty clean. Got the yellow right there. He's got that main gun, goes up and down. Again, on the other side, he's got those two guns here. Here's that 5mm peg, if you want to move the guns there. The back looks pretty clean. Doesn't look like a robot at all. Bottom, you can see the legs, that's about it though, the thighs. And on top. So you still have that little Autobot symbol, which I wish they would have had a bigger one right there. And of course you can rotate that if you want, but that's the official configuration. And that is Impactor. All in all, a very, very nice looking tank mode. I do like him. They said he's a fan favorite. Now let's see what he looks like compared to other vehicles. And now for his fellow fan favorite, this is Mirage and Impactor. Thank you, audience, for voting those on. Here is Deluxe Hound. And that's how those guys compare. We've got Red Alert. See, so like I said, these Deluxes, there's two sizes Deluxes. There's the big one like Ironhide and Impactor. And then you got the smaller ones like Red Alert and Hound. And now for some tank comparisons, this is Brunt. This is the weaponizer. He's also a tank, so I figured I'd show you tank to tank, which is pretty cool. And then here is Skytread, who's the plane and the tank. But here is, again, another tank to tank comparison. And that is how those guys compare. Both of these are Decepticons, but Impactor is an Autobot. And that is all the vehicle comparisons. And now to transform back to robot, remove this right here. We want to unpeg the feet. So I peg these in now. There we go. Unpeg these. Unpeg these. Let me just raise the camera up. And then you want to rotate these. They only rotate one way. rotate these. The feet, you want to, right now we'll do the waist. That'll give the feet more time to play with, more room. Then just fold this up, fold the feet out, rotate this up, fold the heel out, and now he's got the feet. Now he's a Robotech dude, a walking tank. Okay, you want to split the arms and take out the gun. These will untab. You want to untab this. Pull this up. Untab the other arm. Rotate this. Pull the chest piece down. And these rotate 90 degrees. Flip the hands out. Rotate this 90 degrees. Flip the hand out. Put the arm down. Flip the cannon over. Untab this. Flip up the head, rotate it, and close this. And now you have Impactor back in his robot mode. Now, there was one thing I believe I missed before, the head rotation. His head rotates 180 degrees and doesn't have much up and down movement, but I just remembered I didn't do that before. And that is Autobot Impactor. Fan voted on figure. I really do like Impactor. That's going deep into the G1 mythos, but he's a very nice character. Look at that. Yeah, it's a nice, clean, smooth transformation. There's really no backpack, no hollowness to him whatsoever. The colors are beautiful. I like the purple and the orange. They do stick out with the yellow. All in all, I give this guy a 10 out of 10, which is rare. But all right, this is Rodimusbill saying please check out my channel, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications while we still have them. Comment below while they're still there. And as always, the Rodimusbill saying till all are one, till all are one.